Welcome back, everyone. I am Pat.
And I am Dan.
And today we are going to talk about the new live-action Avatar coming out on Netflix this February 22nd, which is my birthday. I just want to throw that out there.
You just doxed yourself.
I did.
So you've given your name and your birthday. What's your last 3 digits of security code in your credit card?
I don't know.
Find out later.
Find out later. So sit back and remember where you were when the Fire Nation attacked, and let's get comfy. We have officially a trailer for the new Netflix Avatar.
The first live action Avatar.
Some first, will say. Yes. Most will say, if you're a true fan, this is the first live action Avatar, which may not exist come March. Because we know how Netflix is with like the live action stuff.
Yeah.
Because, so One Piece was great. I can say I did watch One Piece.
One Piece was good.
It looks like they're going to shit the bed with Yu Yu Hakusho. Because that trailer came out as well.
Yeah, but like I didn't have faith in that to begin with. And for those of you who haven't seen like the teaser picture, I know this is about Avatar. Go look at it. None of the characters look like they should, and it's just like, I don't. It's like you just saw somebody they're like randomly photoshopping. Like, yeah, fine, cool.
Like I would have been okay with it if it was like a grungy cosplay fan made video.
Yeah,
because then I'd be like, okay, I respect your take on this. But the fact that it's like a multi-million-dollar production.
Yeah.
But we're not here to talk about that. So when they announced this originally, I was kind of excited because I know Brian Kietsu and Michael DiMartino were like signed on for it.
Yeah.
But then they jumped ship like last year. And I remember seeing things go around on Facebook where it's like they left because of creative differences. Everyone needs to like boycott the show. And that's what I was planning on doing. But this trailer actually looks pretty like spot on to the anime.
Yeah.
Or, I'm going to call it an anime.
What I'm hoping, I guess not hoping, what I'm assuming happened is like they got everything spot on like you were saying. Like the look of the characters, the age is a little off. Like I know Katara is supposed to be a little bit older, Sokka's supposed to be younger, but like that's unfortunate, but it's fine. Like everything looks good. Like the costumes look nice, the set design looks nice. Like, everything looks good.
Like it starts off with that scene from the Fire Nation attacking the air temple. Yeah. And that actually looked like amazing. And one thing I do gotta say though is I saw the casting for who they have to play Boomy, and I'm very disappointed in that.
I haven't seen that yet.
I don't remember who it is, but he reminds me vaguely of the crazy guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And
you're gonna have to be a lot.
He was
more
also
specific.
the crazy guy in that show about the football.
The League.
The League, yes.
Oh, like Nick
Raffi. What's his real name?
He was Raffi in the League.
He was Raffi in the League, yeah. He's the crazy guy who's just like I will cut you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but...
No,
yeah,
like,
I feel like
I don't,
he would be really
it's not
good.
him that's Boomy, but the guy who they cast as Boomy, I'm pretty sure. I remember looking at him being like, oh my God.
Is he like an old guy?
So, yeah, this is the guy I'm talking about. I don't remember his name.
Yeah. But is like the guy playing King Boomy, like, does he...
No, he's like younger. Like, I want like an old jacked
because
man.
Boomy's like 113 years old.
Well, yeah, but you can't just say, well, we can't do that, so let's make him a 40-year-old.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like, they need
like,
an
childhood
older
friend.
Yeah,
like,
but I don't know.
This is King Boomy.
He's like 10.
Yeah, he looks like a child.
Utkarsh, I'm not going to try to pronounce the name, but like, I feel like you need like a middle-aged guy to play King Boomy. Like, prosthetics will go a long way, but like, you can't have someone that's like mid-30s.
Yeah.
I'm still
I've never
hopeful.
even seen this guy.
Still hopeful, but like, at the end of the day...
Oh, he was in Free Guy.
There is a picture of Nicolas Cage there, and now looking at that picture, you might be able to play a pretty good King Boomy.
Oh, Nicolas Cage as King Boomy?
Absolutely insane.
That would be
Or
fantastic.
like the Earth Kingdom King, which is like the bear.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
You told me right before here, though, that the voice actor for Iroh is the guy actually playing Iroh.
Yeah, the guy that picked up after the original voice actor
passed away.
Yeah.
So that's like awesome. And the actor they got to play Ozai, I've seen him in a lot of shit too.
Yeah, it's he was in like a lot of medical shows. I think he was in like Hawaii Five-0 and stuff like that. Yeah.
Don't have a lot of faith in him though, because he did like an interview, and they were like asking him, they were like, "Oh, you're going to be in the new live action Avatar, right?" they were like, who are you going to play? And he was like, yeah, I'm playing this character called Ozai. Like, have you ever heard of him? They were like, yeah. He was like, I got to go back and like watch the show. But, you know, I was like, bro, you haven't even
gotta
like...
be excited about well, in his defense, going from Mark Hamill to literally anyone else
is a downgrade.
It's a downgrade. Like it's just not going to happen.
You're not going to get his voice. God, I would love if they just... What if they took everyone and just dubbed over them with the voice actors from the cartoons?
I mean, that's what they did for the One Piece Japanese. Like, all of the Japanese voice actors just dubbed over everything.
Did they really?
Yeah.
That's
it's
dope.
super cool.
That's awesome.
It's super cool. But, I mean, as far as, like, the show goes, and they have a lot of potential. Watching the trailer and seeing some of the scenes, it looks like it's going to go from, obviously, episode 1 and probably end at the winter solstice episodes, which I think is a pretty good stopping
That's
point.
what we've seen, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so big thing that we haven't seen in the trailer yet.
Yes.
Cabbage Man.
We
Do you
haven't
think they're
seen
gonna
Cabbage
bring
Man.
Cabbage Man?
So what I'm hoping it was going to be Brian.
Kietsu?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because he kind of looks like him. I mean,
Yeah, kind of. What if it was like Bryan Cranston? Bryan Cranston would be a good like background
That would
character
be
to just
amazing.
like randomly pop in, and I feel like he's nerdy enough that he would do that.
oh, for sure. I mean, Brian Cranston's been the voice of like a lot of things. He was the voice of fucking Zordon. Yeah. Zarbon is Dragon Ball Z.
Zarbon's Dragon Ball Z.
Zordon is Power
They're
Rangers.
both big green heads. Kind
They,
of.
they already have it announced who's playing.
Oh,
Clicking.
who is it?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's
I'm down with it.
Yeah.
James C.
Love James C.
James
Great guy.
C.
C is for Cabbage.
Ah.
That's why they picked him.
He is the original voice.
No shit.
He is the voice of Cabbage Man.
Okay, so
Love it.
I'm getting a lot
Okay.
more respect for what this show potentially could be, because if they're bringing back him and they're bringing back the guy playing Iroh,
Yeah.
then I'm pretty hyped with that. And I would not be surprised if like Dante Bosco didn't like randomly pop in and play like a random character.
Oh, for sure. All I know is that like the Avatar cartoon had star-studded lineups. Like you got like Serena Williams, Mark Hamill.
Yeah. Oh my god! And once you got into Korra,
Everyone was there.
in Malik, what's his name? The guy who played Freddie Mercury.
Oh, Raimi.
Rami Malek.
Yeah, mhm.
Yeah, he voiced like the moody emo like
That's
bat
badass.
guy in Korra.
I love it.
That was on the dark team, the Razor Bats or whatever.
Well, I think that's just kind of like the cool thing. Like you jump down the rabbit hole of Avatar, and you're like, it's like 7 degrees of Nickelodeon kind of thing like that. But going back to like fan favorite moments in the show, so I've got a few like key episodes that I really hope they like hone in on, or like things.
Yeah.
So first thing, if I don't see Aang like do like the little like marble like spin
marble thing? Yeah.
I'm gonna be really upset. But I'm curious, like, do you have any parts in the show that you're like, it's
Yes.
not necessary, but it should be there?
So there's a part, and then there's another side character that I need. I need the foaming from the mouth guy that was on Kyoshi Island, because
Yeah.
we're getting Kyoshi.
We are
Island.
getting Kyoshi, and it looks
the Kyoshi
good.
Warriors look good.
Yeah.
But I need that guy who's just like and like foaming from the mouth and all that. But the key scene I need is from the episode where they try and save all the Earthbenders from the metal barge, and they're like, all right, we're gonna set it up so it looks like Sokka is earthbending or something like that. So they blow the rock and it's like floating in the air, and the soldiers come up and they're like, that lemur is earthbending, and it's just Momo standing there. It's like, rock. Like I want that in this.
Oh God, going back to this is, I don't know, for people that are like they just like super fans of the show, you probably like the episode with the Kyoshi Island where Aang is he's on the water and he's being chased by like the giant unagi.
Yeah.
You remember the scene where like the animation just turned to garbage? And his
Where he's
feet
running
are,
on
like,
the water.
30 feet long. I hope they do that.
I don't think you're gonna get your wish on that one.
I just want it to look so stupid. And I guess like that's what I'm kind of concerned about. So we haven't seen any of the characters like
actually do anything.
So the only thing we've heard is like narration. So like the trailer opens up with Avatar Gyatso, or not Avatar Gyatso, Monk Gyatso. Gonna be honest, sounds exactly like him. So I don't know if it's the voice actor, but we haven't actually like heard any of the main cast talk.
No, and if they do the same thing to Sokka in this that they did in the movie, I'm gonna be so pissed.
He's got to be funny,
He has to be funny. That's who Sokka is.
and they can't say Aang. It's Aang. I'm sorry. Like
it is Aang.
It's Aang.
It's Aang. Like, watch the fucking show,
Yeah.
Shyamalan.
Yeah.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Oh my god.
We don't want him to
I'm
watch
still
the show.
getting like heated.
He gave like an entire generation PTSD.
Yeah.
Do you think he feels good? Probably not.
I don't know. I can't believe people still let him direct stuff.
You just can't get into it because they would never understand.
But yeah, it's so. Is this going to be like a 2-part? Is it like 8 episodes now and then like
I think
8 episodes
it's
later?
12 or 10 episodes. But they're releasing the entire like season at once. But I don't know if it's going to be a part 2 kind of thing like that.
Because I mean, the winter solstice is a good place to like stop.
Yeah,
kind of like that. That's a good mid-season like finale. And if they do it correctly, they have enough time to capture everything.
Yeah, because that's where they're just like the Avatar's back, and like everyone finds out, and it's like, oh, like shit's getting real. Like they're going to the Earth Kingdom.
Because like literally, it could end with like the statues at all the temples around the world, like lighting up, and then it just like goes over to Ozai, and he's just like, the Avatar's back.
Yeah,
and maybe. Okay, so here's where my concerns are coming in. In the trailer, we have Fire Lord Ozai and we have Princess Azula.
Yes.
Azula is not in season 1 until like I think maybe the last 3 seconds of.
She's like near the finale because it shows her like on the barge. Like, let's
she's,
go find my brother.
Barge. Yeah. Right. That's the only time you see Azula. And she's like mentioned and all that stuff with like Zuko having his backstories. And then Fire Lord Ozai, you don't see his face until season 3. Like that's a big thing. So the fact that they already have him like out there is kind of.
So what I'm hoping for is like, they definitely, I feel, didn't introduce them like when the cartoon was coming out. Because like they wanted the mystery. Like now everyone's seen the show. Like I'm hoping that we get a lot of people like enjoying Avatar because of this, and they'll go watch the show from that. But I feel like this is like a show for the fans by the fans. So they're like, oh, we already know what we know this is Fire Lord Ozai. Like we know about Azula. So I'm just assuming they're shoehorning them into flashbacks because we did see the Agni Kai between Zuko and Fire Lord Ozai. And then we're probably going to see like a scene with like Zuko.
Well,
and his
no,
mom.
that was Zuko and General Zhao. Because because it had the whole scene where Zuko had like his hands like that and was like splitting the fire.
Oh, okay.
Because Zuko never actually fought back against his dad, and that's why his dad was pissed off. Because he was like, if you're gonna come in here and act like a man, fight me like a man. He's like, I'm not gonna fight you, Dad. And that's when he like scarred his face and called him an embarrassment.
As he should.
As he should.
As he should.
Just like my dad
we
did.
need character development. Dads don't challenge their kids to fire battles anymore, and they really should.
Right?
Yeah. This is for legal reasons. This is a joke.
Our dad is a great guy.
Yes.
He never once beat us
he's a waterbender.
or burned us. Yes,
Yes.
he's a waterbender.
God, I wish bending was real.
That would. What would your what's your bending style?
I feel like rock.
Rock.
Just because like housing's expensive. Make your own.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah, I feel like I'd also be an earthbender.
I mean, plus like, okay, let's assume like going through the core of Earth. So you got earth bending, steel bending, magma bending. That's pretty dope.
That's dope.
That's dope. You?
Yeah, I feel like I'd be earth. I would love to be airbender, but I don't have like the temperament for that whatsoever.
I mean, being able to fly would be pretty dope.
No, it would be awesome. And like run super fast and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what else is them shit in the bed? They have cast announcements for Ty Lee and Mai. Yeah, they're definitely season 2.
Yeah. That's like the first episode of book 2. Because Azula's like,
Azula has to go
brother.
find her friends. Yeah, to help her.
This is the list here. It shows Mai's in 3 episodes of the new season.
What?
Yeah, that's.
Huh.
They're kind of.
Can you see how many episodes are in the first season? Does it say?
It's 10 episodes.
10 episodes?
Yeah.
So I feel like we're not going to get some of the episodes, which I'm fine with. If we don't get the Great Divide, please.
Yeah. Oh my God. Turn the Great Divide off.
I don't think we need that. Like, as much as I love it, we don't need Avatar Day.
No.
Like the boiled in oil. Actually, no, that's a funny episode. So I kind of want that.
Oil. The first episode is going to be Aang getting unlocked.
Yeah, so the boy in the iceberg.
Everything up until he gets rescued off of the boat. I think they could push that into one episode.
Yeah.
We need
The
Kyoshi
storm.
Island. We need the storm.
Yeah.
We need I would love Fortune Teller, but I don't know if that's
Yeah, the only episode I know we're definitely getting is the like the spirit
ghost
panda.
with where
Yeah.
Aang finds the burned down village.
Oh god, you know what I'm thinking of spirit forms? I'm really afraid about Aang's giant koi form in the Water Nation when they do that.
I think they can do it.
I feel like I don't know. That's also what I'm worried about too. Like, are they going to have it's a northern water tribe, right? Katara's from the southern water tribe.
Yes.
It's one of the two. I hope they do it justice.
Yeah. I mean, well, so judging what we've seen off of the Air Temple, and I guess that was not Ba Sing Se. What's the other one? What's the one that Boomy is in charge of?
Oh, this is killing me.
The city that Boomy was in, they showed that as well because it showed like the rock doors opening and had like the slides, Omashu. But they look great, so
Yes.
I think that they'll do the Water Tribe, the Water Southern Water Temple or whatever. I think they'll do that justice, and I hope they set this world up so it does have that fantasy aspect to it. So by the time they get to the big water spirit, it's not like it doesn't seem out of place.
Yeah.
So I guess that's all going to depend on how they do the big panda spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ko's probably going to be real
that's
creepy
gonna
as
be
fuck.
real weird. But like,
Because that's that episode. He has to go talk to Ko.
to get out. I don't know.
Ko the face stealer.
I'm really excited about the show. Like I feel like it's gonna be good. But the one thing I'm really like truly worried about is that Aang doesn't act like Aang. Like I'm just really worried that like he's gonna be
That
too like
moody 12-year-old
monotone.
that the movie was.
Yeah, like he's got to be like silly. He's got to be a jokester.
Right.
And I don't want it to be like he's just like I'm a monk. I am like calm. I'm fine like that. Like that was the issue I had with the live action. Like he had no emotion at all.
No one had any emotion in the live action. It
Like,
was
oh,
like
my grandmother is raising me. My mother died. Sad. It's like, okay, well, this is about kids.
right.
So like, let's have some fun with it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean season 1 is just kids
Ko
being
is in this.
Ko is in this?
Voiced by George Takei,
But
which
George-
is very strange because George Takei was another character in Avatar.
Well, mind
Yeah.
you, these are all listed as unknown episodes. They may not be in this season. They're just casted.
Interesting.
And they
So,
got
like, the owl person.
Wang Shi Tong. Yeah.
Wang Shitong.
That's this is all over everywhere. So they're already assuming they're going to film like 3 seasons, I guess, if they got
So this does worry me, and maybe the creative differences that they had was just like it's out of order. It's not consistent.
yeah.
Which I feel like.
And they got Princess Yue cast
Well, I mean,
for
that's
an
good.
unknown episode, so
So I guess Southern Water Tribe is going to be too.
that's a cool last name, Amber Mid Thunder.
Mid Thunder.
Mid Thunder.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can definitely see her being.
She's the girl from Prey, or not Prey? Is it Prey? Yes. That was a really good movie.
Was it good?
Yeah.
You think we're gonna get Boomy's lettuce joke?
I hope
It's
so.
just let us leave. Let us leave.
I can't find my rabbit Flopsy.
Oh, Flopsy. Oh my God. They need to keep that entire episode.
What is it? What's Aang's name? Like Pippin Syphilopoulos or something like that? They need the jokes that make everything like everybody love Avatar. And I think it's going to be good. I don't think it's going to be amazing, but I'm hoping
Yeah,
it rights the wrong from what the previous one
If
did.
they take like the same liberties they did that they took with One Piece, I'd be okay with it. Or if
Yeah.
it's like still the basic storyline and they're getting the characters right and their backstory right and their personalities right, if you change a little bit of it, I can understand that, and it'll make it easier to watch. That being said, I do rewatch Avatar every year because I love it.
Yeah, if this show goes on, I want to cry. I want to cry from the storm. I want to cry from Leaves on the Vine, or not Leaves on the Vine. What is it? The super sad song.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's like Leaves from the Vine or something like that.
I think it's called Leaves from the Vine.
Yeah. Like Appa's
Hey,
Lost
little
Days.
soldier
If
boy.
they don't make me like reconsider my entire life with Appa's Lost Days, it's a failure of a show.
Yeah. Yeah. Have they announced who they've cast as Toph yet?
I didn't see anything.
Because that would be weird if
Yeah.
they've cast all these people from season 2. Ah, fuck, they cast Jet. So we're getting the Jet episode.
Jet is a necessary character, but I hate the Jet episode.
Yeah.
And I went on a tangent with this with everyone before. I think freedom fighter episodes and characters are overdone. Like they're the same thing. Big person bad, we're small, like evil corporation. Like no one cares. Just like
we got to overthrow the government. They're bad.
yeah, like we know that.
Everyone knows
Everyone
government's
knows
bad, but get over it.
You know what murder?
What murder?
But I don't know. Jet. As long
Okay,
as
so
we
I
see
mean,
the
I
episode
think
where
we
Jet
got our
dies.
8 episodes. So we got.
Just Jet dying 8 episodes.
I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with that.
I am fine with that.
Like Zhang the Deserter, and then Jet dying.
yeah, I did see they cast Zhang too.
Okay.
So we're gonna get.
White Lotus is gonna be badass.
God, I hope the White Lotus.
Oh.
I hope they do this justice so we get to finish everything and see him fight Ozai at the end, just
Yeah.
to see the White Lotus attack and take back Ba Sing Se.
If God, Sokka better get his meteorite sword.
He needs
He
that,
needs it.
and he needs a falcon, and
does.
for 3 episodes.
Yeah, I think we're both in the same boat of probably a little bit too cautiously optimistic.
Yeah,
I just don't want to get hurt again. I can't do it.
I've
twice.
spent the whole last year telling myself this is going to be horrible, horrible, horrible.
Yeah.
And seeing the trailer, I have a little hope
Yeah.
again, and I don't want that hope.
Yeah.
Hope was the name of the baby in the Tunnel of Love. or whatever.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
We need secret tunnel.
I didn't see any of those people casts, but
I'm just gonna go rewatch Avatar after this.
yeah. Instead of watching the live action, we'll just rewatch Avatar.
There. Should we do our? Yeah, for the viewers, we attempted 7, 8 years ago, longer than that.
We
We try to do every Avatar episode.
the series finale. It was
Yeah.
the week that the series finale was ending. We attempted to watch every Avatar episode in a row to catch up to it, and I think we finished season 1, and all of us were just like, we're
burned
tapped.
out.
It was like, what was it, like 10 hours or 12
It
hours?
was a lot.
Like we stopped a little bit for like lunch, and then I think we went out to grab like beer or something like that, and we came back and we were just like, it was like midnight when we finished season 1. We were like, yeah, we can't do season 2 and 3. This is too much.
Just a lot.
Yeah. Well, more information is probably going to come out in the next month or 2.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we get another trailer drop soon, which actually gives us like character like insight.
Yeah.
So that would be exciting.
We got February 22nd,
February
2024?
22nd, 2024.
All right.
Man, I'm going to celebrate turning 34 by watching Avatar.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited.
It
for
better
that.
be good.
It better be good.
Yeah.
Or else it'll be the worst present ever. With that, I guess we'll bring it to a wrap. So thank you for joining us, everyone, today while we got comfy and talked about this new trailer that just dropped. And thank you, Dan, for stepping in and having this little conversation
Thank you,
with
Pat,
me.
for letting me step in.
Absolutely.
Oh.
I hope you were comfortable on this couch.
You know, it's actually very comfy.
Yeah,
So thank
good. Hey, everyone, if you enjoyed this episode with Dan, make sure you check out our next episode of Get UnComfy, where Dan comes back and we play a couple Avatar-related games. Click that link.
What a try.